EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Houston Texans. It's the first weekend of autumn and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Here we go.
Allen now on first down.
Come on, QB, come on.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Carolina.
Let's go, let's go.
Robbie Anderson. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. So there is the big arm of Josh Allen on display. He can throw it as deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Mayfield off the play fake. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Let's go!
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
45.
Mayfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Hey, alert! Kings!
They go play action. Mayfield rolling to his right. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Regular! Alert! Hey, alert!
Whip. Watch the whip. On your team.
And again, it's Mayfield.
Go.
He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. This one out left to the tight end, Burton. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Well, Brandon, obviously no panic in them. They gave up the touchdown. You know, their defensive side did that. But he's already taking them back downfield. I love this field general that they've got. It's almost like he went to the defensive captain and said, don't worry about it. We've got you. Now they got first and goal.
Yeah, we're seeing punch, counter punch, and this could be setting the table for quite the game.
I like that. Let's go ahead and put it in the boxing ring, right? You're going to get hit sometimes. Can you respond and hit back? And they're trying to do exactly that.
Second and goal from the 1.
Big stop, G. Big stop.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield on play action. They'll roll him out right. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Amari Cooper. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34.
He's crashing. He's checking crack.
From the gun, it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Well, this defense for the Texans, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1, and he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard, and he'll go out of bounds. It looks like right at the 40. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
Mark 38. Mark 38. I don't think you got it.
Five. Hey, tight.
To throw, it's Allen. He's got it to James White. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. And again, it's Allen. Open man is Robbie Anderson. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Allen's throw is complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. But what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 34 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Check three. He's checking. Crash. Check.
Point it right. Done.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
4 down. Check. 4 down. Kill.
Off nothing.
Kill.
From the 31, Mayfield. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Yo. Mike 4. You want this?
On 3rd down, Mayfield. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Point it right.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create...
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Troy Pride. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
So after the INT, it's Allen. It's complete. James White. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, a 22.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. On second and a long way to go. Allen. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 63 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're riding a two-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings, because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Safe, safe, safe. Shift. Take 4.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Running left, it's Mixon. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down.
Hey, let's get this. Mike 4. I'm coming.
From the gun, Mayfield. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Throwing again on second down. Mayfield. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. An option handoff here to Mixon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Mike 4.
To throw, Mayfield. Flushed out right. Now Mayfield lost the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play. And maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
To throw again on second down. Allen. That'll be caught by Anderson. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Carolina. Oh, and CD, we have certainly seen this guy make some magic with the ball in his hands. He was top 10 in the NFL last year in yards after the catch. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
It's a party now. Mike 4, Mike 4. Too little, cupcake.
Play fake. Mayfield. Sliding out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Good. Watch the twist, watch the twist. Mike 4.
Mayfield looks to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Hurry!
A first down throw for Mayfield. He's got Burton here. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards the pickup there. Working with a 2nd and 3.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. We got 4.
Here's Mayfield. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. They go play action. Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Mayfield off the play fake. Eluding the pressure right. He finds his running back Mixon. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Rolling to his right. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Mike, 4.
Hey, tight down. There you go.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield escaping the pressure right. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Strong coverage by Carolina, and on we go to 4th down.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So we come upon halftime intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
These 2 clubs running through their final halftime adjustments. It's just about time to get back at it. And for the call of the second half, we go back out to Houston, H-Town, and Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Mayfield on play action. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
On first down, Allen. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
On second down, it's Cohen, and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Throw left side complete. That's White. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Allen going to throw. On the left side, a catch by White. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, second and right at a yard. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it second and short. Allen. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Terry McLaurin with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Throwing, Mayfield. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Mayfield. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Mike 4. Man, I got you. Mike 4, Mike 4.
Mayfield now. Flush to his right. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So after the INT, it's Allen. They'll roll him out right. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Round 80. Tone, fellas, let's set a tone.
Watch tight end. Everybody's got 4 down.
Now Allen. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. It's a foot race. Past the 20.
What's up?
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over. Now you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now they're feeling it, and they're back in this game.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead, but that makes things more interesting. We're still just in the third quarter here. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Carolina. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
I'm really not sure what was more impressive about that throw. Was it the distance travel or the accuracy involved? Because I'm going to tell you straight up, when you're trying to hit a guy in stride that far downfield, there's nothing easy about it, but he sure made it look easy there.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
An option handoff here to Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Check the out read. Check safety, check safety.
Point it right.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Sliding out of the pocket. And he wisely will throw that one away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check. Mike 4, rip left.
Mike 4.
Watch the screen. Pass.
From the gun, Mayfield. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. To throw, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Lawrence Guy, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Back now in Houston. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Point it right.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Trey Burton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you needed it.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They go play action. Mayfield completes it right side to Cooper. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On 1st down, Mixon. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Play fake. Mayfield. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. He was over 100 receiving last week. He's over 100 now this week as he's got a 1st down as well. This is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Trey Burton, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
Now Allen. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. And again, it's Allen.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Terry McLaurin there to make the grab. And the Panthers are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. That's caught left side by Hardman. And some space here. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one covers 29 yards. First down. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Let's go.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it complete to Aguilar. Touchdown. Nelson Aguilar. 38 yards. And the Texans cut into that lead.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So Allen's going to look to throw. He'll buy some time right. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen rolling to his right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off Byron Jones. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. Mayfield, they were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And he will hustle out of bounds. That stops the clock. But, boy, that's just a very minimal gain. And also, keep in mind, it's 4th down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
That's trash. 45's the mark.
King. Hey, alert 33.
Check 3.
Regular.
Dudes.
Mayfield to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he's into the clear.
Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter.
And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Now Allen. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Here's Mecole Hardman.